update. We had an explosion of supercells out towards Burwell, Burwell, Nebraska. If I could talk today, it'd be a great thing. I've got 2 tornado warnings on this line of storms right now. They are starting to train a little bit. As you can see, they're back building. First tornado warning is going to be up here by Burwell. Burwell, you're in direct line of this. Taylor, you're going to be affected. Sergeant, you're in the warning polygon. Elyria, you're going to be right on the northwestern edge. We're going to move this over here. Got a, we'll go with the northwestern. To start, and tornado warning remains in effect. Until 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Loop, southwestern Garfield, and northeastern Custer counties. We're going to look at this again, and it just got expanded, of course. So, southeastern Loop, southwestern Garfield, and northeastern Custer counties, and there's another tornado warning that you guys may or may not have just heard in the background. At 4:26 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 5 miles southwest of Burwell and is nearly stationary. All right, so this was initially storm spotter confirmed and storm spotter confirmed on the ground. And Burwell, you are now in the polygon. Along with Sergeant. I'm going to take these off here. And as you can see, we got another tornado warning on the back side here. This one expires in 20 minutes, 1.25 inch hail, and it is radar indicated, not visually confirmed by storm spotters or storm chasers. So let's take a look at this one. This is also going to be out of North Platte. The North Platte Weather Forecast Office. Tornado warning remains in effect until 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Central Custer County. All right, that's going to be on the same. At 4:38 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was capable of producing a tornado and was located 4 miles northeast of Callaway or 11 miles west of Broken Bow and is nearly stationary. Tornado and $half size hail. So again, about 1.25 inches on the hail, and this one is radar indicated. It is not observed at this point. If I could find my cursor again, I'd be able to get this off the screen for you so you can actually see it. So we're going to back this out a little bit here. Hang on. So as you can see, this cluster of storms has a pretty, I'm going to zoom in on this, just southwest of Sargent. You got a pretty decent hail signature there. So it's dropping pretty decent sized hail there, as you can see right there in the center of your screen. I don't have it in motion right now so that you guys can actually see what's going on. So that's a pretty decent sized hail core. Not seeing anything on the backside tornado warning, and that's the only hail core that I'm pulling up right now. You are currently looking at reflectivity on the left-hand side of your screen and velocity on the right-hand side of your screen. I'm going to switch the right-hand side of the screen to correlation coefficient, see if I can see anything there. And, oops, didn't mean to do that, sorry. Looking at correlation coefficient. Yeah, just a little bit of... nope, nothing there now. So I'll zoom in a little bit more. Yep, not seeing anything on the ground there right now. That could change in a moment's notice, as we've seen. So you've got this whole cluster of storms here. I'm going to go back to just reflectivity and just let another alert go off. There we go. So as you look down here towards southeastern North Platte, Gothenburg area, Brady, Maxwell, all the way down to Wellfleet, Stockville. Looks like you might get involved in this. Curtis, you might get involved in this. Arnold, you're going to get involved in this. These are all moving to the north-northeast. Put it in motion here so that you guys can actually see the motion of the storms. These were rogues that came together in one big line, sitting there watching this for about the past hour. These were all rogue supercells, and they're still kind of rogue, but they're starting to train, is my concern. As you can see, they're making their way all to the north-northeast. You got some cell convergence there. You got some cell convergence there down around Callaway. You had two supercells sitting there, and they're starting to come together very nicely. Where the tornado warning is up here, you had three cells there, and they have converged into one big cell. Now you also have this area up here by Chambers, Deloitte, Ewing, north of Bartlett, going into Clearwater, Orchard, Royal. These are areas that all need to keep their eyes open, keep their eyes on the sky, stay weather aware, guys. Brunswick, Plainview, Creighton, Bloomfield, Wausau. All these areas need to keep your eyes on the sky. These are all working their way your direction, and they are staying in a pretty northeasterly motion. So we need to keep our eyes on this. Still got the tornado warning down here and around Callaway, and we're gonna bring back up. Oops, wrong thing. We're actually gonna flip over and take a look at the velocities there. So, and this is all. So with the heat of the day out there, it is Nebraska time. It's 4:45, and with the heat of the day coming around 3 o'clock or so, 2:30, 3 o'clock, the atmosphere was just sitting perfect for these supercells to develop into something because of the heat. And they have, and again, this front tornado warning right here, up around between Sargent and Burwell, that was originally observed. We're going to take a look at it again and see if it's changed any. It's got about 14 minutes left on it, bound to an inch on the hail. Nope, nothing's changed on it so far. Still in effect until 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Again, at 4:26, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 5 miles southwest of Burwell and is nearly stationary. This thing is extremely slow moving, guys. So it's not just the wind and tornado issues that you got to worry about, but this thing is dumping a ton of rain, which the ground is actually pretty saturated out there right now, so it may not have anywhere to go. Just had another severe pop in the same area. Goodness gracious. So these are, we're going to go look back up here by Chambers, Clearwater, Deloitte, Ewing. This cell right here needs to be watched. It looks like it is starting to rotate just a little bit. This area up here by Brunswick and Orchard Royal, Plainview, you guys need to be on the lookout. Keep an eye on these cells right here. It looks like they may be developing into something. We got a new tornado warning. No, we got they've just moved it. So the polygon looks different. That's how I'm catching it. It's still the same warning information. Couple new severes on the board with this. Let's take a look here. Cornstalk. Erickson, you need to be on the lookout. Bartlett, you need to be on the lookout. Deloitte, Chambers, Clearwater, Ewing, Orchard Royal, Plainview, Brunswick, Creighton, all these areas. And now you got one starting to pop up here around Verdigris. Am I saying that right? Am I not saying that right? Somebody correct me. Sparta Center, Bloomfield, around Verdigris. Am I not? And we'll go back down here again. We'll take a look at these again. So still got the tornado warnings on the board. 2 tornado warnings on the board, and the most northeasterly one was observed by by storm spotters on the ground. So this area needs to be watched very closely, and there's your first flash flood warning there. So I told you these are dropping a a lot of rain, and it's because they are so slow moving to the northeast. Yeah, let's take a look at the warning boxes real quick. We're going to pull these up. Still got the 2 tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings popping up all over the place in Nebraska right now, and it's because of this. I got one up around Wisconsin. Let's jump up there and take a look at that one. I'm kind of curious. Oh, Wisconsin, you're starting to see some. You're starting to see some of the same problems that Nebraska's seeing, and you got a mesoscale discussion there. 2 mesoscale discussions for this area. We're gonna pop off of this. Got 26 minutes left on this severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Northeastern Marathon, Northwestern Menominee. I almost never say that right, but I did that time. So Northwestern Menominee, South Central Langlade, Western Shawano counties. 4:39 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorm is located along the line extending from 6 miles west of Antigo to 15 miles northeast of Weston to 8 miles northwest of Wittenberg. Moving east at 40 mile per hour, 6 mile per hour wind gusts, and $half size hail. These do have hail in them, guys. So if you have a vehicle outside and you can put it in your garage, it might be a good time to do it before this gets there. Mattoon, Alman, Zor, Middle Village. These are Gresham, Bowler, Kashina. I never say that one right. White Lake, keep an eye out. These all have storm tracks on them, guys. Pella, Shawano. Don't make fun of me for my pronunciation of city names in Wisconsin, because I am terrible with Wisconsin. Sometimes I do Louisiana better than Wisconsin. Nelsville, Lynn, Marshfield, Loyal, Unity, Stratford. You need to keep your eyes out because these are starting to back build, as you can see. This looks like it could develop into a QLCS line. Not for sure. We're going to keep an eye on it here at Torcon Weather Team headquarters, and we will let you guys know what's going on. Let's head back down to Nebraska. Still got the same tornado warnings on it. It has not come off yet. Still got like 10 minutes left on the tornado warnings. Keeping an eye on these. We need to keep an eye on this cluster right back here. You got a new severe on it right now. That one just popped up on the board. National Weather Service in North Platte has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Frontier County in southeastern Nebraska. My bad. Until 5:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time at 4:47 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm is located near Curtis, moving northeast at 5 miles per hour. There's your storm movement. 5 miles per hour, basically stationary, which means, again, this is going to drop a ton of rain. Locations impacted include Curtis, Moorfield, Stockville, Maywood, Dancing Leaf, Earth Lodge. This includes Highway 83 between mile marker 44 and 50. This includes Highway 83 between mile marker 44 and 50. Get my screen here, and I'll get this out of your way so you can actually see these. So as you can see, this area in Nebraska, east and northeast, and even south of North Platte, starting to get very active this evening. So keep your eyes on the sky, stay weather aware. Keep it right here with Torcon Weather Team for all your weather alerts as they come in. I am at the weather desk right now, so I will come back to you guys as throughout this event if anything changes or anything gets a little wonky. Yeah, we'll call it. I like that word, wonky. It's gonna be my new. I'm gonna have a word of the day. I'm gonna start doing a word of the day every day, and I'm gonna make the entire team roll with it. They're going to have to know the word of the day every day. I just think it's funny. So let's put this bad boy in motion again. Taking a look at these. So I got velocity on the right side of the screen. I've got your reflectivity, which, if you remember from all my other broadcasts, reflectivity is the beam going out from the radar sight to the precip and going back. It's reflecting like a mirror. So now you have an understanding of what reflectivity is on radar. So velocity. So now you have an understanding of what reflect. Over here, we're going to take a look at this. And a little bit of a couplet there, guys. Let's stop this for a second. There we go. All right. So it looks like we might get in a little. We're definitely getting a couplet there because you can tell by the storm tracks. So this is moving at like 6 miles per hour to the northeast. But yet your storm tracks are going in the opposite direction. This right here is a couplet. So you've got some definite rotation in that storm right there. And if you look over here on reflectivity, you're starting to get a couple areas of inflow there, but the main focus is going to be right there. Getting a little bit of rotation right there. Let's take a look up here. Not seeing any rotation in this one anymore. Was seeing a lot of tightening there. Got some rotation right here, guys. So outside of Comstock, you've got some rotation on that severe thunderstorm warning. They're not tornado warned yet. I would like to put that out there. They are not tornado warned yet, but you see the storm track going this way. The velocity signature going this way. This one going this way. So you've got a lot of rotation in these storms, and boom, on that last scan, take a look at this. Look at that area of inflow there. So these storms, all these cells are rotating right now. We're going to back it out so you can see the big picture. So all these storms, Sargent, let's see, Westerville, Broken Bow, Berwyn, Callaway, Burwell, Taylor, Comstock, all these cells that are over you guys right now are rotating. They're all mesocyclones. Let's get in here and take a look. Take a little bit of a closer look here. Looks like you got an area of inflow right here. You got an area of inflow right here. You got a little bit of rotation right here. And yeah. And you're going to have, we're going to put it in motion. Take a look and see what these things are doing. It looks like you're going to have a big area of cell convergence right here around Maxwell, or just northeast of Maxwell. So we're going to keep an eye on that, as in you watch it right here. You're going to start seeing the convergence there. So two things that cell convergence can do. It can, number one, it can either kill a storm, which would be a good thing. Because, of course, we don't want to see anybody hurt. We don't want to see any damage or anything like that from these storms. Contrary to popular belief, storm chasers, we honestly don't want to see a tornado unless it's like out in the middle of nowhere and it's not affecting anybody's lives. And then they're kind of cool to watch, no lie. I like to watch a good tornado out in the middle of nowhere where it's not affecting anybody. But this is in a populated area, guys, and we don't want to see tornadoes here. North Platte, Maxwell. I spent a lot of time in North Platte, Nebraska. Gothenburg, you need to keep an eye out. This is moving towards you guys. This one's making a turn. And it's back building right here. Watch this right here down at the bottom of your screen. This cell is back building, and you look like you might get a little bit of cell convergence right in this area down here around Moorfield. So all this cell convergence, like I said, it either does one of two things. It either kills a storm or it builds a storm. It's right in this area down here. So it kills. It sometimes it'll kill it. This is not going to be the case here, I don't think, because temperatures are too warm down there right now. Temperatures I was looking at before I came on air was they were in the mid 90s out there. So there's a lot of fuel, a lot of energy. I know. I've already heard about it today. I didn't put out the forecast this morning, or the models or anything like that. And that was my bad, guys. I was dealing with like 14 other things. I was trying to get information to other areas of the team and this, that, and the other. So I apologize for not getting it out there. So we do still have two. I'm going to stop this so I can actually see what the heck's going on right now. So still got 2 tornado warnings on the board. Yeah, I think 2 minutes left on this one. I think it might get extended. Yeah, you got 2 minutes left on that one. And because it says it's until 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time, but we're going to see how that plays out. And you might have the same on this one. Yeah, it's got a minute left on it. So we're going to stay right here for a few minutes. We're going to see what these bad boys do. We're going to turn the motion on. Like I said, you've got multiple areas. Good Lord, there goes another severe thunderstorm warning where these cells are converging, guys. This is what I was talking about. The cell convergence that goes with these is going to cause them to get really, really nasty for a while. Everybody watching is probably like, Jason, you haven't been on in a while. You haven't. I've been super busy with other things, guys. Unfortunately, life has gotten in the way. And I try to keep you guys as updated as possible. Shout out to Torcon Weather Team and all of its members working the social media front and keeping as possible. Shout out to Torcon Weather and keep as alerted as possible. We do post all of the alerts, tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings on our Facebook page. So make sure, if you guys are watching on YouTube right now, or if you're watching on Twitch, head over to our Facebook page and give us a follow, a like, and a follow over on Facebook, so that you guys can get all the updated alerts. And I did not mean to do that. We're going to zoom in again a little bit here. So these are going to come off the board unless they added it. That one expired just now. That one probably expired just now, or it will be expiring. It'll be coming off the board here in about a minute. 5:01 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And this was our area of interest for today, guys. If you watch the outlooks, and we've got a new tornado warning on the board. And bang, there, hold on. It did pop there for a second. Maybe that was the old one. Nope, there it is. And play. And we're going to stop this. And we're going to take a look at this. Yeah, we got a new tornado warning on the board, guys. We're going to take a look at it real quick. Expires in 44 minutes. New tornado warning on the board for Nebraska. National Weather Service in North Platte has issued a tornado warning for east central Custer County and central Nebraska until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Weissert, or 9 miles east of Broken Bow, moving south at 15 miles per hour. Again, slow-moving cells, guys. Very slow-moving cells. Hang on, I got to turn one of my radios down if I can figure it out. Oh, there it is. It's on my shoulder. Tornado, half-dollar size hail, and this is radar indicated, so we're gonna zoom in on this. Oh. Okay, so as you guys can see, a big area of rotation right here. Big area of rotation right here. So this is going this way. This is going this way. And there's your coupler right there. So you got just north of Westerville. North of Berwyn. Now, I know the storm track says it's going to the southwest. It's not actually going to the southwest. The radar is picking up the rotation in it, and where part of it is moving, as you can see, and it's picking up the rotation, guys. It's picking up the rotation from right here. This is going this way, this is going this way, and it's actually picking up that rotation. So that's where the so let's see who's out in front of this. Sergeant Comstock. Again, I called you guys out before. You need to keep your eyes on the sky, stay weather aware. Got a lot of heavy rainfall in this too, guys. Not seeing any hail right now. Not seeing anything on court. Sorry, let me move this over, and that's not a good sound. Let's take a look at. We're going to pull up the alerts again. Oh, still the same tornado warning. This thing's got severe thunderstorm warnings pulling all over it. I'll back this out. So this is no longer a single cluster. As you guys can see, this is coming together. It's back building all the way back from Burwell to North Platte. Another severe thunderstorm warning just popped up. And that's going to be down here around Stockville. Like I told you guys before, this is an area that needs to watch. Cambridge, you need to keep your eyes open. Elwood, Lexington, all these areas need to keep your eyes open because this is seriously back building now. This is turning into a QLCS or a quasi-linear convective system. Lots of rain with it, guys. Lots of rain. It's not big. It's not a big line, but it is definitely a solid line that fired up with the heat of the day. So down here around McCook, Beaver City, Cambridge, Oberlin, you got this area down here around Atwood. You guys need to keep your eyes on. This area up here, though, by Broken Bow. Holy cow. That thing's really turned into a monster. This was 5 different supercells, guys, initially. Now it's turned into one big QLCS. So we're going to keep it... we're going to keep an eye on it here at the Torcon Weather Team Weather Center. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Please keep your eyes on the sky. Stay weather aware. Keep it right here with Torcon Weather Team. Give us a follow on Facebook. Like and subscribe on YouTube. And if you don't have anything else, head over to Twitch TV. Follow Torcon Weather Team. And YouTube, Torcon Weather Team Official, or Torcon WX Team Official. And follow all of our live streams. Catch all of our chasers out on the road as they are actively following storms. We do not have anybody out there right now. Matter of fact, there's nobody around this line. So I can't even give you guys a live feed from these storms. But if you are in this area of Nebraska or over here in Wisconsin, Wisconsin's got a pretty, like I said, it's got a pretty hefty little line coming in. That's running across Wisconsin, Colorado, looks like Mississippi, Illinois. No, those are heat warnings. I'm sorry. I scrolled down too far. We'll go back up here real quick and take a look at Wisconsin, see what Wisconsin's doing since they've got a new, it's got an ugly little area of inflow on it. It looks like it's starting to diminish, though. So, but this is Kashina, Shawano, Pella, Breed, Mountain, Townsend, Beaver, Coleman, Oconto Falls, Oconto, Abrams, Pulaski. You guys, up by Green Bay. This is all up by the Green Bay area, getting up towards the Canadian border. So keep your eyes on the sky. Stay weather aware, guys. Stay right here with us here at Torcon Weather Team. Get all your alerts from our Facebook page, as our social media people are working extremely hard, as they do every night. And, yeah. Feel free to reach out to us. You can always get us at admin@torconwxteam.com. And you can also reach out to me directly by email, jason.zorns@torconwxteam.com. And always on social media, guys. Always on social media. Message us on Facebook. Hit us up on YouTube. Whatever you got to do. But appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll keep you guys message us on Facebook. hit us up on internet for any major changes, and we'll go live again because I am sitting here in the studio, so we'll go live again if we have to, and keep you guys as updated as possible. But our social media people are working overtime tonight. We got a couple people on social media helping out, so all the alerts will be coming in on social media. So if you're in one of these areas and you don't have any other way